So, good afternoon, students. Pleased to meet you again. Welcome back to English class and club.
Good afternoon, Miss.
Show me your thumb. Is everything fine and okay in your life and you are ready to join me? Okay, so that's nice. The previous lesson was devoted to one of the most popular topic among young people, among teenagers that are the same age as you, taking a gap year or taking a year off. Can you remind each other what's the definition, what's the meaning of this phrase? What does it mean to take a gap year or to take a year off? Let's one student starts and the other students will be able to add something, okay? So Julia, you're welcome.
Gap year is a period of time, usually in academic year, when a student take a break from formal education and money.
Okay, so you've almost completed, told everything. Is there any extra information that anyone or someone would like to add? Okay, so what are the reasons? Why do most young people tend to take a year off? Sophia?
To have some rest and to save up some money for the education and to try yourself in different kind of jobs.
So
and also to travel.
Okay, so if I ask you the question, what is the reason? Why do they need to start a part-time job or to start working, Anya?
They need some money for education and for their apartments where they can live when they study in the university and so on.
Okay, so they need to save up money for education, to rent the the house or accommodation. Why? Why do they need to rent the accommodation, Misha? Renting the
accommodation.
Yeah, why do most young people really want, desire to rent the accommodation?
Because they need to find a house.
Why? What's the most
They need to
important?
find a place where they can live.
Okay,
To leave their parents.
so to move, yeah, from their parents' house, to become more independent, to feel freely from their
Yes.
parents, I don't know, their parents supporting, yeah, and so on and so far. Okay, so how about the waves? What do most people do? What can they do during this gap year? First of all, they can have a break. Yes, they have a rest. Ola, they can
find a job.
They can find a job. Okay, Anya, they can
travel and spend more time for themselves or with friends and so on.
Okay, can we say that they can spend time on self-development? Yeah, so to develop yourself in different directions, to take up something new. For example, I don't know, take up any courses. Let's think about it, Sonia.
They can do volunteer work.
Okay, so one of the way of spending the gap year while doing the volunteering work. Okay, Yula, what would you add?
They can also work as fruit pickers or bartenders, or just acquire a placement or internship?
Okay, so acquires a placement or internship, but how about the results of this process? What do they really want to get? What's the main idea? So, doing different volunteering work, learning foreign languages. Yeah, you can.
Gap year gives young students a useful learning experience, and it can help them in the future and their their employment, their self-motivation, and their best skills.
Okay, you always have to remember that when you would like to apply for a job, all the employers, they really want to get the employees with high qualifications. And if you already got these qualifications during this gap year, so you can be sure, yeah, that you've already got that job. Okay, so now I just really want to demonstrate you a sample of the dialogue and remind you that you have to prepare. Okay, so do you remember last class and last conference, I've demonstrated you this chart with some necessary information. The first column represents the what. What do most people, young people do during the taking the gap year? Different options that you can choose.
Taking a paid job.
Okay, so taking a paid job. You've made some notes at home, yeah, before this conference, and you don't have to forget to use two structures, be going to and present continuous. Actually, you've already known it. Well, and there is the sample of the dialogue that you have to follow. Okay, now let's start up your conversations. Well, Sophie, who will be your partner? Who will be your second speaker?
Helga.
Helga. Okay, girls, here we go. Yeah, so let's pick up a little bit, okay, according to the information that you had in the chat, your plans and intentions. Just imagine that you have an opportunity to take a gap year. What would you do? What are you going to do? And what are you going to spend it on?
So, hello Helga, how's it going? Helga.
Helga, are you still with us? So there is a problem with the access. Okay, so Yula, are you here? It seems to me that there is a problem with internet access at Helga's and Julia's houses. Yeah, there.
No, the reason is Helga is not.
She's outside. Okay, so
She's somewhere.
Okay, she's somewhere. So let's start with the second group. Okay, Anya, Misha, and Yulia. You were working together and you were making up the dialogue all together. You're welcome.
Hello, Yulia and Misha. How are you?
Thank you, and I feel myself really great. And you?
I'm in pink now, and you know, we are finishing the school this year, and I would like to ask you, would you like to have a gap year, to take a gap year?
Okay,
I-
let's discuss it.
I'd like to have a gap year, and I wish to spend it on a working and traveling around the world to discover some countries that I want, and to earn some money to pay for my college.
Very great, Misha. And would you like to spend this gap year to travel with your friends or alone?
I sing alone.
Well, I'd like to take a gap year, spend it taking a paid placement or internship to save some money, to be more independent and to become more mature, to live separate with my parents, and to acquire a lot of new skills, develop them for the future.
Oh, that's very cool, Yulia. And
Thank you. Yeah.
I'd like to have a gap year too, and I'm really interested in traveling and learning new like cultures and seeing, and I like to visit the museums, theaters, and so on. And I think it's not it's not only fun; it's in like developing myself, my brain, and so on.
Okay, so I've heard your plans and intentions. If you had an opportunity to take a gap year, what would you do? And I suppose your plans and intentions are really perfect. And if it's so, everything will be okay with you, and Julia will be able to save up enough money to move from her parents' house and rent the accommodation for herself to become more independent and improve your self-esteem. Improve your self-esteem, підвищити власну самооцінку, так? Be more confident, стати більш впевненішим, and
To develop in different spheres.
Okay, yeah, completely right. And to get the new useful skills, how to live alone, how to be independently, yeah, how to be independent from your parents. Okay, thanks a lot.